Hey everyone, this is Patrick, and it is time for another edition of Heavy Therapy. This is a tried and true collection update. I have some old stuff, I have some newer releases, and I am excited to share them all with you. We are listening to some music in the background, of course, and we are listening to Carcinoid's demo 2018. It was put out by RFL Records. Let's see. So I first want to talk about this band. This is Obliteration's Cenotaph Obscure album. Obliteration are a really cool band. They haven't been talked about very much lately. That's because they haven't put out anything new lately. But this band has been going since 2004. They are from Norway. Again, this is their fourth full-length album. Came out in 2018 on Dark Descent Records. And on this album, they give you 7 tracks, almost 40 minutes of music. And Obliteration play what I call they play in the grave miasma school of death metal. So yeah, sophisticated, mature, very thought out, detail oriented, atmosphere concerned death metal. Other bands that this band can be compared to are Ultar and Horrendous. Here's some of the here is the two-sided inner sheet. Really cool artwork there. The guitarist and vocalist of Obliteration is the bassist and vocalist in Necromantheon, which is more of a black and thrash project. Christian is also in the band Dotskvad. And yeah, just cool group of musicians here. Dark, menacing, evil, foreboding death metal. Mostly mid-paced, a little bit fast at times. Sometimes they slow down to for some doomier sections, but just pretty straightforward, relenting. The vocal style reminds me of Horrendous a bit for sure. Heavy, old school death metal brought to you by the band Obliteration. They are from Norway. Be sure to check out that album. Where do I go next? Let's do a tape here. I recently picked up this Fluids Pharmacist split called Feeling Young. And this version came out on Grindfather Productions. And I picked it up because I'm a Pharmacist fan. I can't really say I'm a Fluids fan, but let's try to do this. So Fluids are a band from Phoenix, Arizona. They are 3 members, and what's interesting about Fluids is they're listed on the Metal Archives as playing death metal and grindcore, but to me they're not playing death metal or grindcore. I don't really know what to think of their sound. It's a little bit like trap metal. It's heavy, it's brutal. I'm not even sure if it's grindcore. It's definitely kind of sludgy. I'm not even sure it's metal, to be honest. And I'm not saying that to gatekeep or anything. I'm just really trying to think about what they sound like. And it's heavy, it's extreme. It has low guttural vocals like metal does, but I don't really think of it as brutal death metal or grindcore. At least on this set of tracks here. I'm gonna call it trap metal and just let you figure that out, let you check it out. Pharmacist, 1-person project from Japan. This is Pharmacist play Carcass inspired death metal very well. This really leans towards the sort of Heartwork era Carcass, catchy melodic songs. The Pharmacist side gives you 4 tracks, The Fluids side is 5 tracks. I think overall it's about 31 minutes of music. Let's go super old school now. So I picked up Morpheus Descends' Ritual of Infinity album, and yes, that is Brad Moore cover art from 1992. Morpheus Descends, they were from New York, and so I hear Alex Jones from Undeath. I hear that kind of vocal style to give you a reference point from the modern era. Riffing style of Cruciamentum. Just a strong early old school death metal debut. Heavy, brutal. Definitely that New York sound. Morpheus Descends. I believe I picked this up from Gurgling Gore, I believe. So check that out. This is the Huang Quan Productions edition. So it came with a cool little Obi strip. It also came with a poster that I have misplaced for now, so I can't show you the poster. But again, if you don't have that album, one of the classics from the early death metal period in time that you need to pick up. So next up is, and I possibly have showed this off before, but I'm not actually positive. And there is a connection to the next band that I'm going to show, which is why I'm showing it again. But I don't think I showed this, but it's possible. I am talking about Body Bag, and this is the Noxious Ruin edition. They do these hand-wrought cool designs. So this is called Body Bag Discography 2014 to 2017, and Body Bag played this gore grind, death grind, grindcore style of music, and this is their entire discography. So you get 21 tracks and 55 minutes of music, and this is a cool J-card poster that they give you that has all the history of when these tracks were recorded. Again, they're a modern band. They've been around from 2014. They ended in 2017. Let's see what the other side has. Yes, just some more gnarly artwork. Not sure if I'm gonna get flagged or not by the the YouTube police. We will see. Yeah, so this is 3 members. Body Bag just play this really cool, crusty death grindcore, if you will. They are from Spain, which brings me to my next 2 releases. So I have 2 to show you from this band. This is Leprophiliac, and this is their Casket of Flesh demo from 2019. This came out on Obliteration Records, and yeah, I really got into Leprophiliac's entire discography recently. They are from Spain. 2 members, including Dopey, who does guitars, bass, and vocals here. He was in the band Body Bag. Leprophiliac, I thought they were going to be like Pharmacist, like Pathologist, like early Gore Grind Carcass, based on the aesthetic. They do have a gore aesthetic, and it's quite extreme. It's real gore that they show you on the cover art, but it doesn't sound like that. It basically sounds like Autopsy, and it kind of sounds like Cryptworm. So yeah, you're just getting some Dom caveman bludgeon to your face death metal, and that's what you get here on their debut demo, which came out, again, I already said this, but it came out in 2019. This demo has 4 tracks, including a Celtic Frost cover, Circle of the Tyrants. 21 tracks, 31 minutes of music here on this debut. And I have the very next release by Leprophiliac, and this is their Necrosis debut full-length album, came out in 2020. Run for Your Life Records is the edition that I have, I believe. So it looks like that might have only been a cassette version. I bought this from I bought these Leprophiliac releases from Run for Life Records. This is, oh yeah, this is the first edition of the album. Leprophiliac, Necrosis, and again, Autopsy sounding death metal. I really hear Shit Fun era Autopsy in this album in terms of the production. Dry, a bit sterile yet organic sounding death metal. I really like the middle section of this album. Strong tracks. Check out track 4, Fatal Frame. Check out track 6, Incision of Exsanguination as well. 9 tracks, 37 minutes, and 41 seconds of music. I believe this is all I have to show you for now, but why don't you also look at this cool little Nuclear War Now patch. Pick this up at Nuclear War Now. And yeah, we're listening to Carcinoid's 2018 demo put out on Caligari Records. And yeah, death metal for you. We love death metal. Check out all this stuff. I will have more for you shortly, and as always, I'd like to see you in the comment section. Thank you for all of your support recently. And yeah, I'll talk to you all very soon. And remember to stay heavy. Bye.